Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Luke, the Oxman Reacts, and it's time for us to continue with An Idiot Abroad, with episode 5, Egypt. Really looking forward to this episode because I absolutely love anything to do with Egypt, ancient Egypt. It was one of my favourite subjects at school, learning about the ancient Egyptians and all that kind of stuff. I loved it. You know, it was all fascinating, and yeah, it just fascinates me how they built those things. It's mental. So I'm looking forward to an episode where he's actually going to travel there, and he has to go to the pyramids. I mean, come on, you can't go to that's the main reason to go there. So yeah, let's get into this because these episodes are already quite long. So yeah, what happened last night? So I did the third episode of Dark Money and Father Ted also. So you can get that on Patreon. You can get the Father Ted in the cheapest Patreon tier available, $1 a month. You can also get a 7-day free trial of any tier. Also, make sure that you give this video a like if you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right, Carl, we've arranged for you to go to Egypt to see the Great Pyramids.
I mean, that is a remarkable sight. Truly one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Now, what do you know about the Great
Over
Pyramids?
4,000 years old. 4,000 years old.
It's mad.
Are they the oldest thing on the world?
I told you, he needs an absolute. He needs an absolute. Yeah, they're the oldest thing on the world.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. That I'm going to see the oldest thing on the world.
They're not
Pretty
the oldest
amazing.
thing on the world, are they?
How do you think they built it?
Just took the time. They didn't have any
Time?
distractions. Now you see workmen, it's like, you've got to get it done. We've got another job on. Back then, they'd just be going, this is what we've got to do, get it done.
He's talking about the people who built the pyramids like they're fucking Balfour Beatty or something. That's a building company, isn't it? Oh.
Go for that shape, and each day they would have
Well,
just...
they went out. The foreman went, go for that shape, and they went, all right.
All right.
Right, go on then, enjoy the pyramids.
Wow. Enjoy the pyramids. What's he taking this time? I think I saw Jaffa cakes.
I think we've got to send him economy. I think we've got to put him up in shacks and awful hotels, and that'll be funny.
No, that's not funny. That's mean. Cairo.
Yeah, the nice hotels seem to have gone now.
Just quickly, this is definitely on my like future bucket list. One day I would love to go there.
It's not good, is it? This is nice hotels seem to have gone now. It's not good, is it?
Oh,
This is grim round here. When something looks grim in the dark, you know it's not going to be better in the day, don't you?
yeah. True. Oh dear.
Here, Michael Palin, Monty Python.
And has he been back since?
No, not.
Has he been back to? Oh my god! Look how crude that is.
Thank you.
Look at his face.
How long are we here?
How long are we here?
How long are we here for?
That's all he has to say to be funny in that situation. It's not even funny. How long are we here? That's never a funny sentence. But when he says it in this situation, it's hilarious. That is Carl in a nutshell.
I don't know what. I mean, this is a bit of a. It's a little bit grim. Look at it. Did Ricky and Steve know this was?
Oh, is that the shower?
Did
It
Ricky
is.
And Steve know this was?
Well, they knew.
God, you just get a little flimsy curtain. You don't get like. Oh wow.
Did Ricky and Steve know this was?
Well, they knew Michael Palin stayed here.
Yeah, I know, but it was, you know, it's 30 years ago. A lot.
Hold on, just sending a text to a friend. Yesterday at the shop, I bumped into someone that I haven't seen literally since I was in school, high school. Like, must be how old am I? 26. So, about 12 years it'll have been since I've seen him. At a school that I went to in Bradford, he lived in Bradford, and then all of a sudden I bump into him in my local shop, and I find out he's living up the road. How mental's that?
It's changed.
You know, we've had
You know,
each
I was
other on
still at
Facebook.
school.
He's got a new Facebook now. I've had him
How
on
many
his
days
other
am
one.
I here? Did Ricky and Steve know this was...
Well, they knew Michael Palin stayed here.
Yeah, I know, but it was, you know, it's 30
Michael
years ago.
Palin stayed here.
A lot's changed. You know, I was still at school. Oh, how many days am I here? There's a piano right outside the room. Well, when do they start playing that piano? Because it's literally right there. If they start having a sing-along, I'm...
Oh, look at the
Jesus
beds.
Christ. Sit on that.
Sit on that.
Is there a mattress on it? Sit on, honest to God, sit on that. It is unbelievable.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God. How am I going to sleep?
Mind you, I remember one time when I went to, I think it was Holland, for the football tournament that we used to go to, like Little Champions League, and the beds that we had in the... It wasn't so much a hotel, it was more like a hostel, but it was nice, it was like a house. They were rock hard. Yeah. Gotta be careful where you book, because you can end up...
It's a bit cosy, you know.
Bit cosy now, I've got my UV light on.
Ricky will be happy. Ricky will be over the moon with this.
Yeah, because she's suffering.
Because he wanted to annoy me.
Ricky's an
I don't know if
arsehole.
he's teaching me anything about sort of, you know, being Egyptian. I mean, the fella who owns the place, his dad's 96. There's no way you live to be 96 by living on a bed like that in a bedroom like this. And having them at it all night, bibbing.
So the sit rep up to now is in Egypt. The hotel's crap. The room's damp, dingy. The bed's rock hard. The shower's awful. The hotel's probably located in a dodgy area of Cairo. He's pissed off. So far, so good.
I don't know what I'm meant to be doing today. Because I haven't heard from Ricky and Steve yet, so I'm just going to go, you know, go out for a wander.
That's all you can do, really.
Walk about, deal with some locals.
Didn't mean to do that.
I think that's the plan, really.
Shisha.
No, thanks, mate. You're all right.
Just to drink.
Oh, what?
That's big in like Asian countries, isn't it? I think it was it a trend in like Abu Dhabi or something. Is that where it started, or is it Turkey where it started, and then it kind of came over here? I don't understand it. I mean, it's just smoking, isn't it? Really? They put like rocks, coals, and tobacco. I've never understood it. Understood it, and apparently it's really bad for you. You know, like obviously smoking's bad for you, but it's like the mouthpiece. It collects like a lot of bacteria.
All the drink is 10 pound. Coca-Cola, Sprite, water, tea, cafe, Nescafe, cappuccino, mango, lemon, orange, beer. All drink, 10 pound.
Yeah, I'm all right at the moment, but I might pop in later on.
My name is Sharif, okay?
Oh, it's selling
Welcome
drinks.
to Egypt.
Cheers.
I remember. Yeah, right. There's a YouTuber, he's Scottish, called Dale Phillips. He went to Egypt to the pyramids to showcase just how many scammers there are. He's a tourist. He's obviously European. Yeah, he's going to get a lot of this. People try to sell him stuff. You've got to be careful.
Cola, Sprite, water, tea, cafe, Nescafe, cappuccino, mango, lemon, orange.
Cafe, Nescafe. Same thing, really, mate.
Beer. All drink, 10
Beer.
pound.
All drinks,
Yeah,
£10.
I'm all right at the moment, but I might pop in.
What,
later
£10
on.
My name is
for
Sharif,
one of every
okay?
drink, yeah?
Sharif, welcome to Egypt.
Cheers,
Come
Sharif.
back here, okay?
I'll be there for a drink
Thank
if I want to get a drink. Cheers. No, it's all right. I've just had a word with Sharif. He's going to look after me when I.
What is this, Sharif? No cafe, this eat.
That's eat.
Cafe, yes.
Okay. So if I want a drink, see you for something to eat. Cheers.
See?
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah.
Have a nice time.
I will do.
No
Thanks
problem.
a lot.
Come
Cheers.
back here and okay, no problem.
If I want
My
a drink
name
or something.
My name's Sharif.
He's Sharif
No,
as well.
No, my name's Sharif. Omar Sharif.
Omar Sharif.
Omar Sharif. Is Sharif?
Omar Sharif.
His books. Yeah.
Really?
I'll pop in here if I'm hungry.
Okay, man.
All right.
بقول لك كافيه نسكافيه
You want me?
كابتشينو اكسبريسو كي المون كولا كافيه نسكافيه كابتشينو اكسبريسو بير مانجو ليمون اورنج بيتزا كباب شاورما اسم نوفي
I'm not hungry at the moment. All right.
نوفي بياخد فيها
Honestly, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. All right. Cheers, one. Say again.
What do you want? Drink?
I'm just walking through. If I get...
What did I say? What did I just say about scammers in Cairo? Wow, he's literally been ambushed. Like, he's surrounded by them. I mean, every foot that he walks down the street, another one comes up to him. Wow, it wasn't like that on Dale's videos. He had to walk quite far. Like, he was going all the way around the pyramid sites. Wow.
If I get thirsty, I'll
This
pop
is
back.
mad.
Jesus. Do you know what? I'm not that hungry at the moment. Yes? Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I was-
I've sort of gone off food a little bit.
Yeah, I'd have lost my appetite,
All
yeah.
right. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Run.
I've already got some. Don't smoke.
They're coming
If I
back.
wanted to watch, I'd buy one.
Oh,
off you.
do you know what? If it was like 8 years ago and it were me there, I'd have weakened to the Marlboros because I used to love Marlboros when I smoked.
For a woman, my girlfriend's head is slightly bigger. I don't need any glasses. Jesus Christ. If there's one thing that's done me head in since I've been here, it's all this. You can't walk down here. Forget like just using it as a cut through, because it's not a shortcut. It can't be a shortcut because you get stopped every few seconds. You all right? So, I mean, I bet she left the house when she was 10. Seriously, it takes you forever to get anything.
She left the house when she was 10. It's just taking her that long to get home, yeah?
Right. Didn't sleep at all.
Didn't sleep. Oh.
Well, I'm going to go over and see the pyramids today.
Look
That's
at
the plan.
that.
That's why I'm in Egypt, isn't it? I mean, I wish I could have seen them sooner. You know, the sooner I see them, the sooner I can go home. But yeah, Steve sorted out some local bloke who's got a camel. He's going to take me over there on one
Oh no! Cal hates camels.
When I was younger, I got on a horse and someone sort of burnt the horse's arse with a fag end and it bolted and I was on it and falling off the edge. So I've always said I'd never go on any animal that's sort of bigger than me. So it's a little bit crazy, but it
That's
seems
a
to be the way
good
they
rule
get
to
around
have.
here Anyway, they're all using donkeys and camels. And
Good way to keep
so
yourself
as long as nobody's
safe.
near me with a fag end, I should be all right, really. It's crazy here, though, isn't it? It's the non-touristy bit, isn't it? This is what it's all about. So, yeah, meeting this fella. I need to use his toilet straight away. Is that rude?
No, should be alright.
Yeah, should be alright.
Mahmood. Hi. How are you doing?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
Carl.
camel.
Welcome.
All right.
Come in.
How are you doing? Do you mind if I use your toilet quickly? It's just that I've drank a lot of coffee this morning. I'm dying for the wee.
That's my family here.
Hello. Who's that?
Cooking tea.
Is that your girlfriend or
She's my mother.
your mother?
Come on, man.
She's not your mother.
She is.
Can I ask how old she is?
She's 38.
38? And she's
She
got
is
a
my
grown
mother.
son?
In our family, we married when we were very young.
Mind you.
How old are you?
I'm 22 and I have a child.
So she was 16 when she had him. Wow. That's mad. My mum's 50 next month. Wow.
I needed that. That's better.
That's me. I'm a wife.
Is that it now for life? Are you settled now? You'll just stay with this woman?
I can have one if I want. If I feel like I want one more, I can. Tell 4 women.
You're allowed 4 women?
Yes, 4 women I can have if I want to. But I'm happy till now. But I don't know what's gonna
Well,
happen.
pace
tomorrow.
yourself. I mean,
He's
you're
happy
only
for now.
22. Spread it out a little bit, you know.
God,
Do you know
most,
like how
most men
Snow
can't
White
handle one wife.
had like a happy midget, miserable one. She had like a mixture. Would you go for a totally different woman? So that if you're in the mood for someone to be happy, you go, I'll see her today.
Yes. Life is too short, man.
Don't let Cal live here and convert to whatever. Wait, is it Egyptian law or is it a religion that dictates that he's allowed to do that? I think it's a religion, isn't it? Don't let Cal convert to that religion.
1, 2, 3. Hang on a minute.
Hold on tight on here.
Whoa! Jesus. Bloody high up this, isn't it?
Look at him holding on that behind. Like he's on a motorbike.
I'm holding on. Alright. Going on. Fucking hell.
You know. Huh? Why is he holding on like this? One behind, one in front. Bollocks are squashed.
Is that you on the camel?
Huh?
Is that you?
What?
That sounded human.
That's in the camera.
That sounded human.
Well, you know.
It did
Bit of
actually.
rocking left and right makes things happen. What you got to remember is I'm getting the backdraft.
Oh. Yeah, backdraft's never good, is
How you
it,
doing?
guys?
It's chronic, isn't it, today? I can't even see the pyramids. Come all this way and that's the view you get.
Just about.
I mean, the idea
Yeah.
is now that I stand there and I'm blown away.
You may
That's
come on a
what's
good
meant
day.
to happen, isn't it? I mean, I am getting blown away, but mainly by the wind that's going on here. We've got a sandstorm on, I've got sand in my eyes. I can't see anything anyway, even if it was a clear day. It's a bit annoying. You know, I thought it'd feel more special than this.
It's a shame, isn't it, really? You'll have to come back tomorrow.
I keep
Hopefully
getting
the weather will
messages
be
from
better.
home. I mean, Suzanne's moaning about the boiler again. That's starting to play up. Normally that's my problem, but now I'm away, I've made it her problem. And then I'm also getting messages, show you this one, from Ricky. He just keeps sending stuff because he knows it costs me money to receive them. He's just sent one here. 70 pence. Because he knows it's cost me about 70p for him to send that. There's nothing else in there. He's not asking how are you.
Yeah.
You know, what you up to, what have you seen?
He's
you enjoying
such a
it?
dick.
70p. That's all he
What a
said.
dick! I love it. I love him. He's a genius. What do you think, guys? I mean, we know what Carl's like, right? But do you think the little things that Ricky and Stephen do to him like that when he was on these trips, the impression that we get is it pisses him off and it's typical Carl, business as usual. But do you think secretly inside it's one of the few things that actually cheers him up a little bit, keeps him going, sort of thing? Let me know what you think about that.
So why are you wearing this now?
It's just comfy wear, isn't it? I mean, this is like
Oh,
jams
as in-
at the end of the day. I mean, the problem is I've been getting
Yeah.
mozzie bites and stuff. So I wanted something with sort of longer sleeves on it to sort of keep them away. It's just comfy. Loads of room in it. Normally pyjamas sort of roll up your arms and your legs and that, but this is, you know, it's alright, isn't it?
It looks it.
I mean, that's a good thing if you lived there. You could just sort of...
It's like
if you start work at 9, you get out of bed.
a bit like a dressing gown that you don't have to tie. It's closed. You know, because dressing gowns, they feel like, right, loose and, yeah.
About 5 to keep it on. Straight off.
I don't know, though. To me, it looks like that'd be too much for me in
Steve
hot
sent me a
weather.
text. He said meet up with a lad called Ahmed. He's going to show me around the place.
Is this him, or is he just another scammer? Or someone trying to sell you something?
Yeah, here's a gap. What do you reckon? Yeah?
Yalla, that means go.
Easy.
Now you're Egypt.
Brilliant. If you saw
Chickens?
that at home, you presume it was a pet shop.
Rabbits!
Animals that you buy.
No, that's for food. Only for food.
So when you look at that, do you go,
Never had rabbit.
rather than,
Well, yeah, we eat them.
Do you go, rather than, well, yeah, because they eat them. Is that what it... I'm trying to think how to word this. I don't want to get in trouble. Just explain to me what that is, please, somebody, and we'll just say nothing else and move on. Hello.
what's this stuff?
A cotton.
You feel?
Egyptian cotton. Among the best in the world.
For mattress.
Wait, is it the best in the world? I mean, I'm not a cotton expert, but some would say that it is, wouldn't they?
I could do with that actually at the hotel.
Yeah, you could.
Right. We'll do a bit of practice about haggling. You need to haggle,
Haggling.
otherwise you will get ripped off.
Hang on, so I come in your shop, I'm browsing, I'm looking around.
Right.
Looking at your...
This is the finest piece we have, and it's for
what?
100. 100 English.
Seems a bit expensive, that.
Now you need to tell me, just reduce it. You say 10.
So you want me to buy the water then? I didn't really come in here for that. I came in here for an ashtray, for a present. Do you sell ashtrays?
No, we're trying. Okay.
Have you got an ashtray?
He's not playing along.
No? Oh, I'll leave it then. Right, I'd sack you. If you had a shop, I would get rid of you. If I owned a shop and you worked in there, that's rubbish.
Hey, my friend. How can I take your money? Thank you.
All right, mate.
Every $1,000 sale, please. Welcome to Cairo. Welcome.
You must be able to go lower than 160.
160 is nothing.
What about 90?
You wanna get it for free?
Oh, never mind.
You are a very clever guy, but I don't agree with your price.
Wait, Egyptian, they'll be doing it in Egyptian pounds, won't they? 160 is nothing, isn't it? I've forgotten, but it's not much.
Egyptian wall, Egyptian.
It's 120.
I thought you agreed 110.
No, I said 120 for you.
He's getting into this haggling. Hold on. Let's have a look, shall we? Egyptian pound to pound sterling. How much did he want for that thing? 160, was it? That's £4. £4 and 1 pence English.
We'll get money off with a no.
Right, so let's see. Let's see what he picks up, and we'll price it.
You must be able to go lower than 160.
160 is nothing.
What about 90?
90. So he wants that for £2.26.
Wanna get it for free?
Oh, never mind.
You are a very clever guy, but I don't agree with your price.
And I don't agree with your attitude. He's just trying to get a lower price.
Egyptian wall, Egyptian.
It's 120.
I thought you agreed 110.
No, I said 120 for you.
We'll get money off with a
110, £2.76. I mean, it looked.
nose missing.
I'd be all over that stuff.
Well, I've been
is
out
that
all day, you know, seeing how the locals live.
I'll leave it open.
What it's all about.
In case.
Thought the day was coming to an end. Thought I'd be able to, you know, relax a little bit. And I've just got a message from Ricky and Steve saying they've sorted out a place for me to have my tea tonight, which is a bit of a worry.
It is when they're booking it.
I'll get you the special of the day.
Actually.
Typical Egyptian food.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Is that a snake?
It's a bit annoying. He's just cooking something for me. I don't know what it is.
Oh my god, what was that? Oh! What is it?
Hummus, that much. Hummus, couscous, anything like
What
that.
was that? What an... Wait, that's like a horn. God, it's hard to tell which animal's which when it's taking its coat off. I don't know. Move on, who cares? But that looks like a snake.
I don't like hummus that much. Hummus.
Never
couscous,
tried it.
Anything like that, I don't.
Oh, I've tried
I just don't have
couscous.
that sort of stuff. It's not a meal. It's a garnish.
Uh.
I would have loved just chicken and chips. Just something not too challenging.
Brains!
It's
No!
not a meal. I'm hungry.
No!
I've never experimented that much with food.
What is
since
that?
Pasta till I was about 21.
Is it the intestines?
Yeah. All right. Brilliant. I got a bit of a taste of that at the end, and I'm sure I knew what it was. Let me just have a bit again. I'm sure I've had it before.
Okay.
It's rubbery.
Rubbery, chewy.
Quite beefy.
It's definitely...
Testicle?
That's a testicle.
Aha. And the chewy one. Penis.
That's a penis! What the fuck? Whose penis is that? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that animal should have been slaughtered because it could have replenished any species. Jesus, the fuck is that schlong?
And the chewy one.
It was like, look at the size of it!
Normally,
It's about as tall as a toddler!
Probably have a little bit of lamb that's left over from Sunday dinner or something.
Yeah, not some cock.
You know, this Monday night, cock and bollocks, couple of eyes, bit of tongue, you know, for garnish. I never thought I'd be saying that.
What animal was it
It's
though?
supposed to be good for you
Horse?
as a meal.
But why do you use everything to that degree?
Yeah.
We kind of eat everything. Nothing goes to waste. And besides, it's delicious.
Well, I said.
Is
I
it?
didn't say delicious. I didn't say delicious. You put words in my mouth along with other things.
I don't know. That's too far for me. You know, I draw a certain line when it comes to meat. I mean, you know, it is because I'm English, so you know the most outlandish food that we eat is probably like jelly deals, or I've never had jelly deals, by the way, and I wouldn't want to try them. They look absolutely rank. But the most outlandish food that we eat is, you know, jelly deals, or people that go hunting in the countryside and they'll get rabbit or pheasant. Not pheasant. Well, yeah, just, you know, get a rabbit, skin it, and cook it while they're there. That's as far as we go. We don't get animals and eat, you know, the eyes, the balls, the peanut. No, we don't do that. We've got our meat, and it's perfect the way it is. You want a steak? Come to England. You want a beef joint? You want a roast dinner? Roast beef dinner? Come to England. You want the best Christmas dinner you can get? Come to England. This is where we do it, baby.
Hello?
And this is how we do it.
Why do you call?
What?
Coffee froth.
How is it? How's the hotel?
Shite. Shite.
Can you hear that? It's just car horns and that, constant.
Keep smiling.
Anyway,
I think it does.
Depressing.
I think it does make him cheer him up a bit.
You'll see, you've got to see the real Egypt, haven't you? Have you bought a little fez yet? I'd like to see you in a fez.
A
I'll be
fez?
honest. That was my dream.
What, the little art?
Yeah, have you bought one of them yet?
No, I wasn't planning on sort of rushing out.
Why don't you? Well, I think you've got a blend.
Why are you zooming into his head?
Yeah, but I told you.
This
when
is
in
where the
Rome,
fez
I
will
like to
go.
on it, I'll eat pasta. But when in Egypt, they don't say, do they? When in Egypt, have a bollock for lunch. It's not.
Anyway, I've got to go because I've got to open another bottle of wine.
See you later.
Alright, see you later.
Yeah.
You dick. That last little dig. Windsor, that's what it's called.
When
I
Michael
couldn't
Palin goes
tell.
working around the world, is this what it's like for him? Has he got racket going on like that outside? Has he got mates calling him up, annoying him?
Probably not.
I mean, when Palin went around the world in 80 days, I wonder if that was a scheduled time, or if he just said, I'm sick of this, can we speed it up?
No, he meant to do it that fast. Ah!
Is that better? I don't know.
I mean, you're not gonna make it better. Just
I'd be quite happy going home now. Honestly. You know,
He
I've
wants
been
to
here
go
a few
home
days.
already.
All right, I haven't seen the pyramids yet, but I bet most of the locals haven't. Because that's what happens, isn't it, when you live somewhere? You don't bother seeing the sort of touristy stuff. I haven't even seen Buckingham Palace yet.
yeah.
But the weather's bad, isn't it? So what am I meant to do? You know what I mean? So I'm
Okay.
just...
That's you know, I like every British person who's like a millionaire. I expect to have seen London landmarks, at least a couple, like Big Ben. I mean, even I've seen Big Ben. You know, I haven't actually been to it, but I've seen it. I've driven close to it. I've been to the what's it called? History Museum in London. And the ice rink that was near it. Come on, you've got to see a few.
Just killing time, really, till it clears up. Steve sorted it out with Ahmed to show me around a museum, which apparently is world famous. That's what Steve said, and I was like, what do you mean world famous? He said, yeah, it's a world famous museum. I said, I haven't heard of it. He said, what do you mean you haven't heard of it? I said, I haven't heard of it.
So, Carl, I would like you to join me on a journey through time. The moment we walk in, a long history of splendor and mystery will be unfolding. I will breathe life into history.
So I'm not looking forward to going around it, to be honest. You know, I mean, I don't go to museums at home, so I don't see what difference it makes just because it's in Egypt.
Tombs.
We have clockwise from pre-dynastic to early dynastic, Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, New Kingdom. So look here, there's a pharaoh who is harpooning, a 9-year-old boy king. You cannot see the hippo he is harpooning. Why not? See, this is the magic, because with magic, that hippo will come into life. So again, coffin within a coffin, sarcophagus within a sarcophagus.
There it is.
The cartouche. See, the cartouche is the name of the pharaoh, the boy king.
I'm sorry. I know Carl. He doesn't care about it. But if that was me, I'd be all over it. I'd be soaking this stuff in. I love it. Ancient Egypt. I can remember being at school and I was just blown away by it all. It used to blag my head. Fascinated the hell out of me. But he's just like, I would literally rather be back in that restaurant eating horse dick than here.
And he was bringing back a pygmy. Was it a portrait? Can you
Cut
avoid
that.
portraying the pharaoh? This is very hard.
You know
of course.
what? The pyramids are impressive enough, but the fact that they made stuff like this as well, like precision pieces of things like this out of gold and precious metals. It's like, how? You know, they didn't have cutting edge precision tools to make these things. And this is what fascinates me about history. How they did certain things when the tools that they had were just, by today's standards, awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, I watched like a short documentary on YouTube that talked about the tools. How tools have improved over the last, like 20,000 years or so. And 4,000 years ago, you know, they were still just like a piece of flint or something that, you know, they just banged and tried to shaping it down and that's it. How the hell did they do this? You know, they didn't have fucking screwdrivers and tin snips 4,000 years ago, did they? And pliers and chisels. It just amazes me.
To reconcile, because the soul will be searching the car.
I just
to
wish
find the pharaoh, the boy king Tutankhamun.
I just wish there was a way to look back, go back,
Yes,
and watch them doing it. just to see how the hell they did it. The pyramids and how they did all the magnificent jewellery, artwork, the things that they buried their kings and queens with.
You do have the cartoons with the boy king, but it helps even more.
What a civilization.
With Acme, there's like a kid in a sweet shop. It's just show you this, show you that.
Well, he's Egyptian. He's proud of his heritage. Like we should be, but we're not.
In a department store, there's too
much. You know, our history, it's full of stuff like this, riches and, you know, but we don't. We're not interested. We're pushed away from it.
Going on, there's too much to look at, there's too many people, you're being pushed along.
People in fezzes.
It's a nightmare.
What have you got a mask on for?
And get back to, I don't know, eating cock and bollocks again. Seems more fun than this to me.
I'm getting sick of this happening. Is it because... Does this mean that I'm similar? Me and Carl are similar? I literally just said... You know, that look on his face, it's like I would literally rather be back in that restaurant eating horse dick again than be here. And then he's just said it. Fuck off! I hate it when that happens, because it makes me look bad. Because I know what people are like on YouTube. You know, there'll be someone in the comments saying, "Oh, you've seen this before." No, I fucking haven't.
Seems more fun than this to me. That just seems to me like a bit over the top, a lot of gold, a bit sort of Peter Stringfellow-ish. It's exactly the same as...
No, it's not. It's magnificent.
She keeps buying one, and then she has to buy a new shelf to put the ornaments up. It's like, I haven't got enough room.
I want a replica.
Shelf.
I have one of them. I want one.
And that's what I'm saying about Acme saying they're expanding it. You know, yeah, they're saying they're expanding it so more people can get in. But you know for a fact, they'll go, oh, you got more room, have you? Bring some more in. Get digging again.
Yeah. Why not? KFC. Ha! Is he going to KFC?
He's just the same. Can I
he
get,
is.
2 pieces of chicken? 2.
He's going where he knows. I can't blame him. I'd go there as well.
It's a KFC for deaf people. So what do I have to do? I don't understand. Would you just point? Yeah. One of them.
Wow, I've never heard of this before. No pun intended. A KFC for deaf people. Wow, that's really surprised me, that has. But what's wrong with a normal KFC? I mean, if, you know, in Egyptian society they're aware of deaf people enough to open a personal KFC for them, then why don't they just, you know, train the staff in the regular KFC to know how to help deaf people make their order? Seems to me this isn't needed, you know?
For one. Original.
Like we are here.
I don't quite know what's going on.
If you've got...
all there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Even if she could, I don't think she could talk to you because she's not going to speak English, so...
No, they're all there.
They're deaf. You get it?
Thanks a lot. Brilliant.
Wow.
Brilliant.
What did he just do to her? Oh! He went like that. I thought he went like that.
That was good. Good idea.
It doesn't look cooked.
To have a deaf KFC.
Well, yeah.
A deaf KFC.
Why not? You know, I don't come in here for a chat. You come in here for food. Fast food. I'm taking it up even faster because they're not chatting behind there.
True.
All the time in McDonald's, you know, they're all gabbing, aren't they, by the milkshake counter?
Yeah, they are.
But in here, it was quick. It's there in front of you. Point, bang, done, out. It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, with technology, most of it, you don't really use it, do you? It's kind of like a toy. But seeing them use it sort of makes you realise it's a good invention, video calling and picture messaging. But when Ricky sends me a picture, It's that sort of thing. So, this is what I'm saying, we don't sort of use...
That is Ricky all over. I mean, we've all seen the picture on Twitter where he's in the bath and he's like that.
use it properly.
Look at that!
You know what I mean?
By the way, I was never on BlackBerry. I couldn't work them. My mum had them. She was like a fucking wizard on them. The bloody combination she was putting into her BlackBerry to make it work, I was like, how the hell do you know that? You know? She used to give me a phone to send a text if she were driving. I couldn't do it. Fucking hated Blackberries. No, I was always normal smartphone with just a screen, no keypad. You know, iPhone. I had Samsung Genios, Tocos, D900. Samsung D900, that was the best phone I ever had. Until I got my first proper iPhone. Not my first iPhone. First iPhone was shite, iPhone 4. I think the first proper good iPhone I had was the 7. And now I've got the XR and it's shite. But yeah, Blackberries, terrible. For me. You might have enjoyed them, but no, not me. Can't stand them. And it used to piss me off as well, because at school, you know, my mates would be like, oh, do you want my BBM? Do you want my BBM? And I was like, what? Just add me on Facebook, you pleb. You plank. Well, whatever word that I use. Actually, it was probably more colourful than that. Oh, wow, look at the sun. Beautiful.
I'd say that's the most annoying thing about being in this place. Just being hassled all the time, no matter where you are, no matter what time of day it is.
It would get up, yeah, it would get up your shirt.
Deaf lad sort of tapped me on the back, gave me a bit of paper. Couldn't read it because it was all in, you know, Arabic.
Yeah,
and,
I get pissed off when if I'm in town and I get stopped by one person trying to sell like charity or whatever. I hate it. I'm just like, no, go away.
Pointed to say it's a charity thing.
I couldn't handle this.
And I went and gave him 100 Egyptian pounds, so he got 12 quid off me. He didn't even look that happy. I'm skunned by it.
No, he didn't. He got £2.50 off you. Mind you, does that show how badly our currency's performing or how well? I don't know.
The end of tonight.
Oh, can someone explain to me inflation, you know, how currencies go up and down? So, because I have a Patreon page, the money that I earn on it's paid to me in dollars. And, you know, sometimes when I've saved up my earnings for a couple of days and it's got to like $29, I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have, you know, 27 quid. And then I send it through to PayPal and change it. It's about 19 quid. It's fucking shocking. And that's not including what Patreon take off me. They take about 30% of every pound as well. So, can someone explain how it works? You know what? Yeah, you know what I mean. Explain. Message the Facebook page though. Don't put it in a comment. Message Facebook page. Or if you're a patron, send it there.
Spent a lot of time with some deaf people in KFC. They were nice. I don't know if he was deaf.
They were nice because they didn't talk to me.
It's not
That's
like
Carl all over.
You can go, is he lying?
Miserable
you know,
son.
You can see if someone's got a leg missing or blind or something, but with him, oh, that's terrible. There you go, have some money. My mum's the same. I think that's who I get it off. My dad said she walked up to some fella who she thought was a big issue seller. He was stood there with the magazine like that in his hands. She walked up, she said, it's all right, you can keep the magazine, gave him £1. Turns out it was just a fella stood outside going places with a holiday brochure in his hand. He kept it.
He kept it?
All right?
Oh, I can hear you, Steve.
Yeah, all right, mate, how's it going?
Not too bad, yeah, how are you, more importantly? Did you go to the Egyptian Museum today?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but I've seen that. I went to the Millennium Dome. I saw it's all the same stuff.
All right, well, how about this? I've got something a little bit more cuts up your street if you didn't like the museum.
Is it?
Go on.
How do you fancy this? A Nile cruise.
Wait, it's not on that little shitty boat, is it? You know, like a Thames River boat?
Not my sort of night at all. It's just not the sort of entertainment thing I do. I mean, it's nice.
Oh,
to
it is.
On a
That's
boat,
not a
but I do it in
cruise.
the day. At night, it's pointless. You can't see anything. And it's
Oh wait, it's a floating restaurant. I take that back. Apologies, Egypt. I think I would enjoy that. Yes. Anything to do with food, especially if it's fine dining, I'm sold.
thing. It's like,
and it's got an ancient Egyptian theme. Ooh, nice.
you know, you're there for a couple of hours. There's no getting away from it. So they could do anything once you're on there.
Stop thinking the worst of people, Carl. Just enjoy your meal.
They had some entertainment on with someone whizzing round and round and round. He starts off, he's got like a quilt round him. And he starts
quilt?
spinning. And it was only when he'd been spinning for about 3 minutes that I thought, oh, actually, it's pretty difficult. He's just been spinning. He'll be getting dizzy in a bit.
Yeah, that won't be easy, but keep hold of your drink.
It went on for ages. It's not the sort of thing you have to watch whilst he's doing it. You just glance over now and again. Oh, he's still going. Having a bit of turkey. A bit of a waste of energy, though. It would have been good if at the end they said, and thanks to, you know, Terry, he's been whizzing round, and because of that, that energy he's created, had the oven working, and we got more food, or just something to make it seem more impressive than it was. But the colours and that were good, and
well, I can't watch that.
Room quite cool. You know, it's quite hot in there, so you got him wafting about, creating a draft.
He just hates everything, doesn't he? What's he drinking? Wait, is that called Stella? That's not Stella.
I didn't know what was going on with
it is
comedians.
Stella.
Jokes anyway.
They've ripped Stella off.
Humour's different, isn't it? Everywhere you go. It was a terrible night, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? I hated it. It's not my sort of thing at all, that. When I got up and was dancing, because I did it just because I thought, well, I'm here now, and Ricky and Steve don't want me to do it. They know I'd hate it, so I thought I might as well enjoy it. So I got up and had a dance.
Carl, why are you wanking off an invisible person?
And she told me that, you know, I was the best dancer she'd ever seen. Not bad, is it?
Oh, 11823033934. Who's that? Reading, England. I don't know anybody in Reading. Fuck off. When are you going to the pyramids? Come on. Look at that. Wow.
Traffic's horrendous. It's not just the traffic, it's just beeping. But it just seems to be like people letting on to each other at 4 in the morning. Like, go home, what are you doing?
Cairo never sleeps, Carl. It's like London.
I reckon I've had about...
Major cities. They don't sleep.
I've had about an hour's kit.
That's not good, is it?
I mean, that song, Walk Like an Egyptian, no one's walking. Everyone seems to be in a car at all hours, just beeping.
So, the sound annoys you, but you stick your head out the window to watch it?
It's not enough, is it? It's not enough
That's
to say
British.
something amazing just because they're old. Because you can get an old person who's done that all their life. You wouldn't go, they're amazing. You go, no, they're a lazy bastard, didn't they? Oh. So age shouldn't really make something special.
Yeah, but there's a difference between somebody that's, 80 years old and something that's 4,000 years old. Oh, I'm arguing with a computer screen, I realise that, but it's ludicrous.
I'm not worrying about who built them, because it's ages ago, really. When I
No, we
first
should
bought
be
the first house, I
worried
who
about
built
that.
it. I want to know, is it safe? Is it structurally sound? Is it haunted?
Is it haunted?
Whoa!
Why?
The rush! It's been here for 4,000 years. What's he doing?
It's been here for 4,000 years. It's not going anywhere, is it? You chose to sit on the bastard roof of the Land Rover.
Oh, my arse.
Me ass. Oh, sorry. Toyota, not Land Rover. It looked like a Land Rover in the wide shot. Go on then. Don't say
a lot
Sam.
of shit. You don't normally see any of this, do you? You don't see that many buses there. It looks like it's sat in the middle of like a nice desert. But it isn't, is it? It's just a building site. I'm half tempted to ask for Ardat. I mean, it's not even bits of old pyramid, is it? You've got all sorts of... You've got bricks here from, like, council houses and that. It's literally just,
Council houses. Council houses! Where are we? Manchester? Bury? Stockport? No, we're in Cairo! Cairo council houses, yeah?
people have brought up shit and dumped it here.
Oh, God.
It's like something out of Planet of the Apes, isn't it? Byrne.
I can't believe how he's reacting to this. I thought he would enjoy it.
It's like a little tornado, isn't it? Yeah, you don't see that in the brochure, do you? Shitty old nappy whizzing through the air. I tend to leave that out.
Well, yeah.
See, I've always wanted to see a tornado. That is on my wish list before I die. Because it's natural, it's a natural thing that I don't understand. If that was like a little housing estate, you'd go, yeah, any will do. They're all the same size. The design actually is a bit odd, isn't it? Because the square footage, the floor size is massive. But the upstairs bit is...
Upstairs bit?
All right, Carl, mate.
Oh, he's in fucking Pizza Hut now.
I imagine it was extraordinary, wasn't it?
Imagine being at the pyramids and you think, I'm off to Pizza Hut.
Another treat for you. We've tracked down a couple who, they're lovely people, but they got sort of different views, alternative views on the pyramids. And they're called Andrew and Shearer.
Wait, are these going to be like conspiracy theorists or something? Mind you, I reject the mainstream accepted theory of what the pyramids were for. They are not tombs. Anyone who believes that they are actually tombs, you're just gullible. They are not tombs at all. What, you think they built these big fucking things for one person? Really? Yeah, they're not tombs. I'm starting to warm to the theory of they use them for some kind of power. Because they line up perfectly with, what is it? They align perfectly with something in space. I've forgotten what it is now. I watched a video on it. What was it? Oh, we'll be here all day. But, yeah, they're not tombs.
Let us know how you got on.
The Great Pyramid was built by Atlantean survivors with extraterrestrial help. And that they built the pyramid with the help of sound, because sound was used very much in Atlantis.
Well, Andrew and Shearer were just saying that they use the pyramids at night. They just nip in there to do some meditation and what have you. So they said I can go with them, but I've got to learn to do some meditation first. So they've just given me some words to learn. Once I've done that, they said they'll take me in. So it seems fair enough, doesn't it? Anek, Sheshen, Wadenu. Are they washing up before we do this? Leave the washing up, Shearer. It's spoiling the mood a bit.
Leave this?
Yeah. Enek, Sheshen, Webenu.
If you open that door, I just put those there.
This is madness. Gandhi wouldn't have washed up before he starts.
Gandhi wouldn't have to. He'd have somebody doing it for him.
Escape noise in here. Enek, Sheshen, Wenave.
Yeah, that's a bit of an outlandish theory. The people who think that they were built with extraterrestrial help. I mean, it's a very easy theory because it would go a long way to explaining how the hell they were built in the first place. That, you know, a more advanced civilization came to Egypt and helped build them or built them. Yeah, it would clear up a lot of the confusion, but come on. Do you think there'd be... I mean, you know, they've left the paintings on the walls and the things that they left. There's nothing there to signify the arrival of a UFO and a space race. Mind you, there is pictures of a helicopter, a tank, and an airplane on one of the tombs. Look that up. Imagine, I can't remember if it was actually if that was real or not. But if it was one of these, you know, mainstream fact check websites, I don't believe them. A word that they say. I guess you'd have to go to Egypt yourself to see it.
Webenu. How long's this going to go on now?
A couple of minutes, 2, 3 minutes. But it's 5 times a day.
5 times a day.
You might as well finish the washing up. No rush with the washing up, Andrew. I tell you what, I bet they don't show you around a property around here at certain times of the day, do they? No, probably not. When you're buying a place. Come on, we've got to get going quick. Why? Just let's go. You buy it, this kicks off. Unbelievable. That was all a bit weird, wasn't it? But I liked it, do you know what I mean? I'm into that sort of weirdness. Plus it means that I'm actually going to go inside a pyramid tomorrow. It's all worth it, wasn't it? Got another mozzie bite.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It's well itchy, that one.
Get some, what is
that
it?
Saying mozzie.
The stuff that you put on to make them...
It's in the room more than the cleaners.
Leave you alone.
They haven't shown the faces still. I don't think they're going to now, I can't see the point. It's like a game of Jenga that's got out of hand, isn't it?
I've heard that before, but I can't remember where. Oh, who said it? Somebody said that before. I'm pretty sure it was a British person as well. Was it Lee Mack? In Not Going Out? I can't remember. But I've heard that before. Someone describing the pyramids as a game of Jenga that got out of hand. Who was it? Oh. If you know, please tell me. But I've definitely heard that reference before. Yeah, you get a big fine if you climb up them. They allowed him to do that? Or is he just being rebellious?
Pretty high up, isn't it?
Oh. It must be tempting to climb up them though, because it is accessible. Them stones, they're not that tall. Again, Dale Phillips, when he went to the base of the pyramids, they were only about up to his, like, belly button. Just above his, you know? Must be tempting. Must be.
I took a little bit of it. Took a little bit of the pyramid. Got a little piece.
See, you are interested. Don't bullshit me.
Loose. I didn't chip it off. It was loose anyway. Just it's better than the tap that you buy, innit? It's better than buying a little Egypt fella on the back of a camel.
Egypt fella.
It's weird, isn't it? You're allowed to just wander about on them. If this was at home, there's no way this would all be roped off, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be allowed anywhere near it. It's not treated like a wonder. It's just like a man-made mountain, isn't it? Well, I'm just with Andrew and Shearer again. They're going to teach me some more chanting before I go in the pyramid. I don't know what's going on in her head, but, I like...
Carl's face! Look at him!
I don't know what's going on in her head, but, I like her. I think
her
she
head?
believes in all the energy thing that she's going on about, I want to believe it.
Well, she better do. She's making you do it.
It'd be nice if something happens. Feel like a bit of a, what's that? Let's see what happens.
Bro! Someone needs to come and collect their granddad. He's escaped. He needs to take his pills.
Let's see what happens.
Listen! He's thinking, wait a minute. Is he taking the piss out of me now? Meow. I'd be tempted just to do that. I'd be like, meow. I'll finish it off for you. Meow.
It's times like this when I think, I used to have a proper job. What am I doing?
Oh, God!
This is it then. I'm actually going inside a pyramid, which is good. I didn't even know you could go in them. I just thought they were like a solid structure.
No.
Just a load of blocks. But you can get in them, so pretty exciting, isn't it?
We are now in the center.
Are they allowed to do this?
In ancient PowerPoint. Annexation Webe.
What's he reading? The lyrics?
I wasn't that happy about, getting in there. I'm not good in small spaces anyway. Do you know what I mean? I just was thinking, I don't like this.
I wouldn't do that because, right, no word of a lie, people that have gone into one of the tombs, which one is it? I think it's the Sphinx tomb or the Giza one, that have gone into the actual room where the pharaoh was buried, died. Like immediately after, like days after. In like really weird circumstances, like they fell over. Or just collapsed, dropped down dead. So they used to I forget. Because, as I said, I don't believe that these were tombs. But that is like a thing that they would put somebody in. It's weird, isn't it?
So there was a dead body in there?
I wouldn't get in it.
But I've got in somewhere with some... All them injections I had, it'll be alright, it'll cover me for that, won't it?
I think you'll be alright, Carl.
You know, nothing happened, did it? You know, I got a little bit of a twinge, but I just think that was cramp.
A twinge?
I don't know, she seems fed up, really. That I didn't get anything, but there's no point pretending, is there? That's sort of humour in her. I'll tell you what it reminded me of. Me going to a wedding for Suzanne. She likes going to weddings, I hate going. And it was like, I went, I did it all for her, but because I didn't enjoy it, I still get a moaning at the end of the night. And it was a bit like that, I did all that for her. And it was pretty comfy. I mean, you know, compared to the Windsor, I'll tell you what, I could probably get my head down in there.
Alright, mate. Ricky.
Well, they were built for royalty, Carl, so, you know, these tombs, they weren't for, you know, the general peasants that worked in the copper mines or whatever they had back then. These tombs are for the royalty, royal family. That's why they called it a dynasty.
In Egypt. Did you enjoy the hotel? I picked that one out myself. See you later. Bye.
It's not funny, is it?
What?
Well, I've been living next door to this.
What a good room.
Did Ricky put me in that one on purpose?
Yeah.
Ah, he did! TV, mirror, chairs. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
This is the room Michael Palin was in.
Yeah. Wow. Carl Pilkington of Manchester stayed at the Windsor whilst filming Round the World for Ricky Gervais. He's photoshopped. Is that still there? Or is it just a gag for the episode? Please tell me that's still there. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is this guy? Around the World in 90 Days, Around the World for Ricky Gervais. I suppose it rhymes.
I don't know if, I mean, they say travel broadens the mind, but I don't know if it does. Buggers it up. I'm knackered.
I'm knackered! Oh. Oh, well, that's the end. So, you know what? Interestingly, this episode wasn't funny. You know what I mean? Like, in comparison of what we've had up to this point, I mean, it's been serious comedy, like, properly funny up until now. You know, the last episode... but it was, you know, it was still good. It was more just Carl being miserable, and I found that funny. But, yeah, it was a bit disappointing the way he was reacting to it all, you know. I thought he'd be a bit more into it, but then again, it's Carl, you know. Don't expect him to get overly enthusiastic about anything. But it was good. It was an enjoyable episode. Oh wait, I forgot to check what's the next episode. So after Egypt, Brazil. Oh, okay. 2010. That's when this is. Right. Okay. That makes more. Now I know where we are and when we are. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. Interesting episode. Not as funny, but still good. Enjoyable. Anything to do with Egypt, I always enjoy seeing it. You know, it's always good to see. The the chanting, God, I'll never get over that. That was so weird. It sounded like some kind of machinery. Oh God. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. So, so before I go, I'm just going to ask everybody to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and as I mentioned, and I keep mentioning, check out the Patreon because, you know, there's so much going on, and sometime this week I will be doing, reacting to the first episodes of The Young Ones and Clarkson's Farm. Also, my reaction to the final ever episode of Still Game is coming very soon. And Chewing the Fat. So it'll be Chewing the Fat first, then Still Game, then That's Plenty, and then we're done with it. Yeah, quite sad. The reaction to the last episode of Still Game's been delayed because I was trying to arrange something special for the final episode, but it turns out that I can't do that because what I was trying to arrange, it's not an object, it's a person, and that person is too busy to do it. And I couldn't afford the other one. So, anyway, I'm going to be putting like a statement on Patreon explaining everything, okay? So, yeah. That's another reason to join the Patreon. You get, you know, all the information and everything, updates, stuff like that. All that goes on Patreon and nowhere else. So, not only are you getting like 10 times the amount of content that you're getting on a YouTube channel, you're also being kept up to date with everything and all that for $2 a month. But just to make sure that you're getting absolutely everything, you know, you're better off looking at the $3, $4 tiers and above. The $3 tier, you're going to get pretty much everything that you need, apart from a couple of exclusive shows for the higher tiers, because you need that. But yeah, that's it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.